Magandang araw sa lahat. Ito po yung review natin sa mga companies na yung prices ay nasa taas na ng lahat ng exponential moving averages. Magandang hapon sa inyong lahat, no? Lalo sa mga kaibigan ko dyan, no? Kasama ko dito sa trabaho, may Engineer Bilan. Magandang hapon sa iyo din. And dito sa Middle East, yung time ay 3:02 ng hapon. Diyan sa atin ay 8 o'clock na ng gabi. So ngayon, we will go direct to the chart. Sa natin yung screener, tingnan natin yung mga stock doon na ang presyo ay nasa taas na ng lahat ng exponential moving averages. So ngayon, ito na yung mga companies, ni-screen ko na ito. Ito na yung mga companies na yung presyo ay nasa taas na ng exponential moving averages. So, ang i-review natin dito, ito yung lahat, no? Galing sa ECN, there are 51 companies, but we will not review this all. We need to see only the companies na hindi pa overbought. Halimbawa, itong ECN, it is 78.11. So, overbought na po ito. So, we will consider only the stock na hindi pa siya overbought. So, I will review only, I think, I will select only the 10 companies. And for the rest, you are the one to review, based on our indicator, that we are using. So I think we will see, for example, this ECN, I will show you, it is 78.8, so it's overbought now. So ECN, EPL, 80, B-Core, ito yung mga overbought, NPF, Eagle, EEI, GCMI, IMI, IRC. Ito yung mga overbought na companies, SBC also, and TOGS. We will not concentrate on the stock na nag-overbought. So we need to wait this stock to retrace in the moving averages or in the support. So we'll go to the stock na hindi overbought. So EEB. So ito yung RSI, itong rating dito. Pag ang RSI ay above 70, it is in an overbought area. So we will avoid the stock buying. It is in overbought area. So we'll go to the stock below 70 RSI. So we're going back to the screener, to the chart. We will start, we'll check the chart, technical chart. Okay, so I will select only 10. We will see the Benguet Corporation. We will see the Dito, CHP, Emperador, FNI, green, Mackay, MPI. And now, Manila Water and Welcon. So we'll start with the Welcon. So this is the chart of Welcon. If you zoom it, if you check the previous uh, trend, ito po ay resistant area. So malapit na sa resistant area itong Welcon. But if you see, the buyer is keep pushing it up, no? But this is not the time to buy because it is near the resistant area. And also there is a resistance here. So it's better we will wait. Welcon will break this resistance. This three, see, there are three resistance here. Or if Welcon will break this resistance and going back to this to the resistance above, and there is a pullback, and the EMA 220 is coming in that area, we will see. No, but today it's not a good way to buy this stock because it is in the resistance area. And yung candle nung nakaraang kahapon ay bearish candle. So now let's go to now. Yung now ay nasa resistant rin. So kung tingnan natin, ito yung resistant area ng now. If we see the ADX, it's above 25. And the MACD is still in the above the signal line. Still not yet crossing down. Still there is a momentum, but for me, we need to wait. The stock will break this line. Okay. So if there is a breakout occur on this area, and if there is a pullback to retest this resistance, and if we see a reversal candle, if the price is hitting the moving averages or in the support, and if you see that it is bouncing there, you can see a good opportunity, but we need to see the same strategy that we have in buying in the AMA 20 area. Now our ADX is very strong, and this is the area where the buyer and seller need to decide they will going down or they will break it up. So keep in touch with this now because it is in the resistance area now. Maybe it will be break, and then if there is a pullback. Next one is Manila Water, MCW, MWC. Manila Water Company. Okay. Manila Water, it is in the above AMA 20. And there is resistance here, this area. If we see our EDX, it is above 25. It is a strong. And our MACD is still not crossing down. It is in the signal line, and they are meeting there, no? But still, did not close down. But one thing to say here, one thing to see, if the price on Monday will close below 14.06, so keep it away. Okay? But if the price the next trading day will close above 14.3, but take note there is a certain resistance under this area. Okay, and there is also a resistance on this area. So if you will pull it, so it is like that. This this is another short term. This is resistant, and there's also a resistance in this area. So for me, I think we will wait MWC to break this area. Okay, but please take note of this stock because it is already above all exponential moving averages. So it is considered as strong. If you see a breakout and there's a pullback, this is the good things of MWC. If we will see the trend, this is the area now. The decision will be made by the buyer and the seller. So nandito na sila, nag-iipitan na yung dalawa diyan. But if we can see from this location going to this area, the buyer is aggressive. Okay, so you need to watch this MWC. So next one is MPI. Metro Pacific Investment Corporation. So now, if we see it, this Metro Pacific is creating resistance. This is only not major resistance. So may resistance na buo diyang area na yan. So we will monitor if MPI will break on that area. Okay. Ngayon, may resistance ditong area. Okay. If ever MPI will break this one and stay in this area and retest to this area, this is good for MPI. So if we see here, this is 9%, almost 10%. Okay. Or he will go sideways. So you need to monitor always if the stock is hitting the AEB 20. So check always where is the AEB 20. Okay. This is good pattern. If you will go sideways, this is good pattern for MPI. Maybe he will reach in this area. Okay. But if you have a position for MPI now, just wait if this line will break, or if you have this trend line. Okay, but if this line will break down, so you need to keep it away because this is the uh, trend line, the strong trend line now for MPI. This one. But if MPI will climb here and there's a pullback, this is good. But if you have now, as I said, if you have a position for MPI, if this line will not break down, hindi ma-break itong support na ito, just hold and see and monitor this stuff. Okay? Next one is Makai. So this stock is, as I said, this is the stock, the price is above AMA, all exponential moving averages. We are selecting only the one without overbought, not overbought. So for Makai, so there's no good buying signal for Makai. So keep away from Makai for this time. We'll go to green. For green, itong green ay na-break na yung long-term resistance. Ito. Okay. Long-term resistance. But this area now, this is the resistance. Okay. This area. This is the resistant zone. Okay. There is a two scenario for green. So we need green to stay in this area. And there's a possibility if he will stay in this area, he will go to this area. But if not, green will go down in this area. He will retest the long-term resistance, disinclined resistance. But in case he will stay in this area, it's good for green. Okay, if there's a pullback, we see a pattern, aggressiveness of the buyer, this is the time we need to watch the actions of green. But for now, for me, I will wait. There is another price action, bullish action for green, because green now is nasa taas na yung napakataas na itong green. Okay, so it's very hard to buy stock na nasa taas na. Always keep in mind, you need to watch the stock in the retracement mode. Look for AME 20 or moving averages. If there is signal or candlestick, there's a bearish signal, bearish candlestick. Okay, that is the way of trading. Not by buying if it's in the high, tumaas na yung presyo saka tayo babili. We need to wait. Next one is FNI. For FNI, ganon pa rin yung ano natin sa FNI. We draw a trend line and we put a midline. Still, he is in below of the midline. So kung tingnan mo dito, ito yung area of resistance. Okay? So ito, resistant po itong area na ito. So now, still it is in AME 20. Okay? Still is in EMI 20. So the yellow line is the EMI 20, and this is the EMI 100. This is EMI 200. So it's above EMI 20, but we will see if this one will ma-break itong resistance na ito. But if not, there's a possibility that even I will go on this trend line again. Okay? But if even I will break this resistance and there is a retracement, there's a possibility that he will break this long-term resistance, this incline. But for now, a bias still FNI is going retracement. Maybe he will hit EME 200. So the next one is dito. This is the third telco. Now, as I said last review, dito seller, yung seller ng ditong area ay hindi masyado malakas. Kasi nung nag-retrace yung stock, hindi naman malakas ang down. So dito, as I said, tumaas yung stock, nang nag-retrace, hindi masyado malakas yung down. Nagbabounce siya sa EMA 20. Ngayon, this is the area we need to watch for day 2. If we will going up here and going to this area, it is good for day 2 if we will stay in this area. Okay? But if not, maybe we will go down here. So the momentum now is become slow. May na yung momentum pag ganyan na mangyayari. But still our RDX is below the 25. MACD is now cruising up again. So we will see D2 if we can break this area and stay on this area. If there is a retest of this area. Kasi masikip po itong area na ito. We need D2 to be here. Next one is CHP. CHP is climbing. How many weeks? In the last few weeks. So now CHP is retracing. No? So what is the next move if the stock is retracing? We need to see where is the moving averages, EMA 20 first. We need to say EMA 20, where is it? Okay. Now, we see if this one will go down to EMA 20. Okay. And I have a video regarding how to trade in the EMA 20. You can check it in the YouTube channel. There is a video for buying in the EMA 20 area. But take note, this is not a perfect. This is only a guide. So if the trading is not materialized, you need to have a quick action to protect all your capital. But for my own, it is a big thing, like here. I will show you, this is AMA 20, the yellow one. The prices is not touching the AMA 20, and this candle is touching the AMA 20. The next day, the closing price of this candle is above the high of this candle who touched the AMA 20. So maybe you can test buy, but you need to protect your uh, cut. You need to cut loss if not materialized. But in case of CHP, it is materialized. So we go direct there. So from here, if you buy this area, now you have almost 63 to 70% gain in your portfolio. So this is the strategy for AMA20. Now this is an uptrend now because it is above all the exponential moving averages. So we need to watch ball in AMA20 area. Next one is BC. We'll go to Emperador first. I have already video yesterday about Emperador because this company is now listed in the PCI index. If you see here, Emperador is going sideways. Now what I want to see, using the AME20 strategy, the high of this candle is 9.98. Now, the next candle by Monday, if it is closing above 998, there is a possibility that the stock will break this line. But we need to see because it is only near the resistance, short-term resistance. So if in case it is closing above the 9.98, we will wait if it will break here, and then if there is a retracement. Same strategy, look for AMA 20. It's just like here. Okay. This candle is touching the AMA 20, and then now it's going up. So this is the strategy for buying the stock. But this is not recommended for buying, but this is only for a brainstorming of the stock and sharing of knowledge if you have. Okay. So if you can share to me the other uh, knowledge that you have, just uh, we need to discuss because we are here to take profit on the stock market. Okay, this is not a competition. This is a sharing of ideas. Okay, maybe my ideas you can get additional for you, and if you have ideas, maybe I can uh, add to my present ideas. So it's good. Sharing of ideas is good. There's a saying, two person is better than one. Okay. So now, this is the stock that I see that that is not in an overbought condition, but it is above all the exponential moving averages. So I will show you again this stock before I end. I will show you the, the screener. Uh, so this is our screener for all the companies. Stock price above all exponential moving averages. I only check randomly, but not all. Uh, but I forget first the stock which is in an overbought condition. So we will see the stock below the RSI 70. So that is only my uh, topic for today. If you want me to review the stock, it is in the AME 20 or AME 100, AME 50. You can put your comments there. For example, if you want the stock which is now in the AME 100, this is the stock now. It is the AME 100. EGI, RHC, ito po yung tumataas ng nakaraan. Good luck. Congrats po sa nakabili ng RHC. Okay? Ito yung mga stock na nasa AME 100. Above AME 100. Ito po yung mga stock. Okay? If you want to discuss the stock na nasa EME 50, ito po yung mga stock na nasa EME 50. Dito yung M-Wide, STI, TPPI, Alco, Togo. Ito yung mga stock. Ngayon, kung gusto ninyo i-discuss yung mga stock na nasa above AME 20 lang, but below AME 50, AME 100, and 200, ito po yung mga stock na nasa AME 20. Okay? Ito po yun. Ngayon, kung gusto niyo makita yung stock na nasa baba ng AME 20. Okay? Kung gusto niyo makita yan, pwede nating tingnan yan. Ito po yan. Kunin natin yung stock na nasa below all exponential moving averages. Ito yung mga stock na nasa downtrend condition. Okay? So ito po yung mga stock. Nandito yung ABA, ATN, C. Itong lahat na stock ay nasa downtrend. Yung GFC ay bumalik sa baba ng AME 20. Okay? Ito po yung lahat. Nandito lahat yung mga downtrend stock. Tapos kung gusto niyo makita yung PCI natin, kung ano na yung situation ng PCI, yung PCI ay nasa above AME 20. Yung financial institution, yung mga banks, ay nasa above AME 20. Yung holdings ay nasa above 20 AME and 20 AME 50. Ito yung mga sector, no? Financial, holding, industrial, properties, services, and mining. So, madali lang natin i-screen yung stock. Kung may screener tayo. Okay? So, we need to have a screener in order that we are systematic in buying the stock. So, we are focusing the stock na nasa going in an uptrend condition. Okay? So, that's all for today. Thank you very much. And if you have comments, if you have a stock that we need to review, we will check in our screener. Where is your stock now? Okay? And if it is below the EME 20, all the exponential moving averages, it means it is in a downtrend. So what the condition that we need to know for in a downtrend? If there is a bullish pattern. So we need to see if there is a bullish pattern. But if not, keep away the stock in a downtrend condition. Okay. Thank you very much and good luck to all of us. And take care for this pandemic COVID-19. Still not yet wala pa rin anong lonas ito. So, we need to take care every day. Okay? Thank you. And God bless us. So, I hope you put your comments and we will discuss that stuff. Thank you and God bless.